since forever. And it's just gonna get scarier the stronger Spectre gets.
Yeah,
and it's just gonna get scarier the stronger Spectre gets.
Yeah, and you had an opportunity to respect 10 minutes. Spectre had now has jumped 3.5K in 10 minutes, and now has jumped 5K in 8 minutes, ahead of all the cores on Elephant.
Yep. Courtesy also to the chip best, providing some very pristine health region.
Yeah.
Good roll in.
Yeah.
Trouble.
There's some hook shot out.
Yeah, he's so tanky, and it's just a +4. Honestly, you could say Space created because they want to wait and farm the BKBs. Honestly, you could say Space created because they want to wait and farm the BKBs. Lina now completed hers. Space given thanks to that little space given. There's smoke in the mid lane. In the tower. There's smoke in the mid lane. In the tower. They do still have a glyph on Dino, and they have Blink Doom as well.
Tower, it's not that easy. You need to be very careful about taking this tower. It's not that easy.
They're really scared of Elephant, and rightfully so. Like, it's very tough to fight into this Dire lineup right now. 600 gold off Manta style. Spectre, Lifestealer is 600 gold off Manta style. One stats up, Lifestealer is pretty much a free kill. And once Skadi is up, if he goes for that, then Lifestealer just can't fight Spectre anymore. Of course, Desolate goes through BKB, slash Rage.
I just don't know what's going to happen for Elephant. I see answers, but they're not soon. It's just like it's just a lot of I think their answers too fall on execution, and they don't have it.
Not a big fan. Also, not a big fan of this Lifestealer item build. He's going Halberd, which doesn't really help you scale a whole lot. Like, you're already behind, you're just gonna fall more behind with this kind of item. I wonder why he didn't just go armed with Desolate. Really just right click damage because they don't have any right click damage on any other hero. He's like doubling down on this magic kind of survivability build. Not a fan. Spectre doesn't care about being disarmed. You run in and deal damage.
Pop blade mail, passive.
Lina cares a little bit about being disarmed.
Not likely, especially with the way Ori's been positioning.
Oh, this is very scary now. Double BKB timing, Manta style timing, everything comes online at the same time. If Elephant Tech finds they do.
Hook shot in, hits again. They've got the Hex, there's the Hawk, they're looking over. Avalanche trying to use a finger, but again, their focus is on the Clockwork. BYW is so tanky. They move in, they get the Doom out of the yank, they kill off FY, they're going to continue to chase, trying to get the count of the Darks here, but Old 11, he's in a little bit too deep. Might need to run, he does have the War Stop in a second, but the 4 steps out. LSA lands onto Eurus. They've got the sweep, they're looking for the Earth Splitter. This is problems here with the 2-man Starlands of the Spectre as well as the Army. They hit the Hex and Shield Magnetic for Silence. It's empty, buddy! They take out DY down to his Yo-Yo, all the way, just clicks on.
They paid a price.
Yeah.
And that was just off the back. Of 3 massive item timings.
And then they fizzle.
I thought they would crush this fight no matter what happens. But they didn't get a good Doom off. They didn't get anyone disabled for the Spectre to hit him.
And instead you get nothing.
Down to 2k lead. Which is still very strong for VG. It's just gotta be careful how to take these fights. Like a couple more of these botch fights, and suddenly
roll in. They'll find the Clockwork.
And again,
we were saying he's tanky, but now you're losing a second support. It is not feeling as good as it did before when you were making space and Spectre was recovering. Now
there's a fine line between space and feed.
Yeah.
Is under attack.
For sure.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Are they willing to trade towers here on Elephant is the question. What did they want to defend? Okay, Aerospeed is TPing bottom. And Doom TP top. This looks so weird. Big
stop. All right. Doom BKB, he's chasing.
Wrong target, though.
And the leaders also found the BKB over bottom. Will at least get a kill onto the Leshrac. Somnus goes down, has the help from Poyoyo. No way to stop the TP. They get the kill to Ori, though, and that's a big spree for Yang.
Ori die. I guess his TP was on cooldown.
Just not getting out in that situation.
I thought he doomed the wrong person, to be honest. If he dooms the lifestealer, there's a very high chance to get both cores.
Yeah, I guess maybe wasn't sure if he'd get the help.
Potentially, but even if you only get the lifestealer, it would still be worth it. And losing the Lina really hurts. He had an 8-0 spree. Let's see it here again. He dooms the Lash, which also gives the lifestealer a chance to infest the Lash. If this Pulse Nova is not online, or rather activated, the Leshrac will live.
Because, you know, you have the Haunt and the Blade Mail to go after him,
exactly.
Right?
Like, if that's not activated, he will live. It's a very risky Doom. Still works out in the end, but they lose the Lina for it, which is really not something they wanted. And Yang is absolutely massive. 13.4k net worth.
Yeah, he really is. And it's just back and forth where now Vici, the game is even. And they had about a 6,000 net worth lead.
Yeah. But the longer this game goes, as I said, the more I'm favoring VG, I think. Once you get like into his late game with the double Doom, Doom Haunt is just never gonna fall off. Like, it's not something that doesn't scale. It always will scale. And more than likely than not, the target you Doom will die. And Lesh did not itemize into a BKB, he's going for that next, but it's still 3k gold away. Spectre is closing in on the Skadi. Once that's up, even a BKB won't help you.
Line going for Shard. Already has 4 staff.
Ori going MKB against Lifesteal's evasion talent, as well as.
And that's when Lina's really gonna start hitting hard.
I mean, she will hit fast and deal damage, yeah, but once you get for the data list, that's when all the red numbers come. Yeah, that's my favorite kind of Lina build. And you build to a Satanic and you don't actually lose the 1v1 against Lifestealer. It's a hero that I think is a little bit underappreciated still.
Right.
If you're a good Lina player, kind of Lina build is, and you build to a Satanic and you don't actually lose the 1v1 right in front of Roshan, you know my thoughts about that. Roshan should be a hero that I think is a little bit underappreciated still.
Yeah, we kind of talked about that.
If you're a good Lina player, kind of Lina build is, and you build to a Satanic and you don't actually lose the 1v1 right in front of Roshan, you know my thoughts about that.
Because I think within the
region that I think is a little bit underappreciated still. Running in here. Talked about that. If you're a good Lina player, kind of
two of these heroes, they look for the sweep, but the BKB pop here, and FY moving in, they get the kill to Old 11, they roll and they landed on Ori, the Magnetize comes down, PYW with a hook shot, but he's nowhere near his team, so they get the kill to PYW, they've taken out Old 11 as well, 2 heroes down to the side of Vici, the Doom was placed on the Lifestealer, but that's over. Sleep, lands, but nothing more.
I feel like they just never can get a good initiation here on VG.
Yeah.
Old 11 got hexed again before his BKB, he used BKB with like 200 health, and his impact is already gone. Like the last 3-4 team fights, they were all Elephant.
And now they get the Aegis.
Now there's Doom. We all know the best counter to Doom is just get Aegis.
Orb of Destruction, Titan Sliver.
Yeah, this game is slowly but surely falling into the grasp of Elephant here. They had a massive lead on VG.
And now it's even.
Now it's even. And even though it was just 5k, with a lineup like that, it should be much more on paper. It's just they can't get any teamfights going ever, which is weird, because they got Haunt, they got a lot of Blink Takers, they got Clockwork. Maybe Elephant finally getting into their groove.
Yeah, I mean, the road for Elephant has been a long one, right? They started shaky with signings and, you know, Sylar being a member for a day and all that, and then they started really hitting high notes in the online tournaments. Then they came into Season 1 and fizzled hard compared to standards of what people were expecting or compared to expectations. And now here in Season 2, it looks like they're back, but it looks like they're not. Like, I'm not sure, you know?
It's hard to tell, really. Like the early game looked really sloppy from Elephant, but these last couple of team fights, they looked like a top-class team. MKB finished on Lina. And she also got that very scary level 20 talent.
Do it with flair.
Giving you more attack speed.
Becoming that machine gun.
Yep. And level 25, you get additional bonus range.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Somnus. Maybe just looking to
Dire's middle
Very close
tower.
to this BKB.
take a tower.
Once his BKB is online, he will finally feel a little more confident.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Skadi now on Spectre though, which is really a key item against both Lash as well as Lifestealer.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
They're gonna go for
bottom
more.
tower is under attack.
Trading
Radiant's
tier
top
2s,
tower is
or at
under
least
attack.
trying to.
Yeah, both teams hitting
Radiant's
mid tier 2s.
structures are fortified.
AC picked up Eurus, cleaning up those creeps. The tower's theirs, and the tower's theirs quickly. They might be able to react to the top tier 2 take in. And they TP in.
Top tower has fallen.
A little bit slow in the response. If that's a little bit longer.
Almost found him.
I think he had a good idea.
He knew where he thought he was,
He was
yeah.
completely spot on, it's just not long enough.
Money changes swiftly.
So I think Vici, yeah, they take that tower, but they want to stay away. They want to try and time out this Aegis.
Yeah. I mean, Lifesteal with Aegis is still pretty much unkillable. Like, you can doom him once, sure, but then he will just respawn, use your doom for nothing. So Spectre is going, oh no, sorry, Lina is going for Lincoln Sphere. Why is that? I feel like just a right-click build with Satanic would make more sense. Because you really want to have the damage.
Picking up the Daedalus, Satanic.
Even Doom has a Lincoln queued up as well. Aegis timer, still 1 minute left.
Blink War, stop that comes through. They'll use the hunt. They'll go to the BKBs immediately. They'll look over at Red Panda and take out the Lion. Now Eurus trying to right-click, but realizing that it's a futile effort.
Red Panda bought back instantly.
They want to go. Fly, he's moving in
boy,
with
you have to be
spider
careful here.
legs.
You're gonna try to
Magnetic
roll?
grip, looking for the roll. Actually
DY.
lands out of the Elder Titan. DY caught. Interesting interaction there. And now he's in a little bit too deep.
BKB activated though.
BKB under the tower, inside the cogs. Roll lands out of PYW once again. Now Eurus focusing his attention on the Poyoyo. They'll use that Earth Splitter. They get the kill on the FY, and they look over his Old 11's gone. Old 11, he has buyback. Laguna Blade, they'll take the Aegis. Gem on the deck, somebody trying to pick it
he
up. That
grabbed it.
somebody is PYW. And now they've got the sweep.
Someone's coming to BKB running uphill. Wow.
And
what?
maybe BKB preemptively to defend the Lifestealer of Eurus.
Defending from what?
I'm not sure, but that was his 9-second BKB.
Yeah, infest into the Darkseer, running away. No way to catch him. Yeah. Okay. That just happened.
Clockwork, by the way, does have the jetpack. And he comes down right on top of Eurus, throws down the cogs. Sweep doesn't land because they've got the rage. Now the vacuum back. And you have not rocketed your way to Mars, but you've rocketed your way to death, PYW.
I'm wondering if you have enough damage on the side of Elephant. Unless this Darkseer gets a really good vacuum wall and like a Spectre, creates a lot of really strong illusions, I feel like they might be lacking damage. Lifestealer is only hitting for 120 damage per hit. That's pretty lackluster for this stage of the game.
Yeah.
Sure, Feast adds a little bit of damage, but
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
so Doom is up in 50, Haunt up in 20, so they're gonna be looking for a fight again soon.
They'll have the timings to potentially take a fight near Roche timing. which is still 2 minutes away. Spectre has Scotty now. Like, Scotty, Manta, Blade Mail, almost the BKB.
He's going
like,
to BKB, huh?
Yeah, he's got BKB Butterfly. That's what he's had queued up for a little while, but I wonder if that's what he's going to commit on.
Against Darkseer, BKB does make sense. But just maybe you could get away with like more scaling items instead. Well, he's going the very safe route, which I understand. You don't want Darkseer to just play around with you. And there's still a lot of damage coming out from Lina anyways, so...
Yeah.
As long as you can frontline for her, she should be able to carry you just nicely.
I still don't know about this Lincolns, but we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know about this Lincolns on the Doom. Okay, he finally went into Refresher. I like that much better.
You can Doom.
You can Doom.
Everybody say hey yo.
Hey yo. Smoke. Earthspirit is rolling up by himself.
Yeah, rolling up, hook shots there, and...
Yes, BKB though, if he wants to use it.
He does, but he never gets it off. And there was a Haunt used there. Spectre moving in forward. They got the Doom out onto Somnus. They get the kill on the little Shrek.
That's the power of Haunt. You give Doom all this information to play with. He's like, there's the guy doing him.
Doom.
And there's no counterplay. You could also see it was very well played by Old 11. Like they found the Earthspirit, of course, because he rolled up the hill, but he ignored it completely. Jumps straight on top of Somnus, crushes him. No buyback on him.
Back to a 4K lead. But you can see Elephant, they're posturing near Roche, knowing the timing is soon.
May respawn in 7. Maybe it's an instant spawn.
I never really see instant spawns. I feel like every game I cast is about anywhere between 45 and 2.5 minutes. Yeah,
30 seconds.
Never instant though.
Never instant.
Never the.
But
right
30
there.
is pretty.
It's pretty.
Pretty short.
Light, yeah.
That means the ults won't be online actually. Haunt and Doom are still on cooldown. If this respawns and they scout it right away.
Or Splitter too.
Oh my god, 10 seconds. Are they gonna leave the pit? Or they seem like they're just staying in there. 10, 9.
Problem
now
is
they're leaving.
they've got the Observer on Dire, so they know.
They know. And up. Oh, ping. No ping.
Good flares.
Hitting Roche is very risky though against Elder Titan, of course.
Yeah.
See if they still want to do it.
PYW.
Kind of. He's...
Ooh, they have the Refresher now on Doom.
Oh, damn.
Poyoyo almost level 25. PYW looking for an opportunity to get a hook shot from this angle. Using that ward, looking for vision, staying in a good spot to break a smoke had they come up those stairs.
Yep, and Lina also finished her Lincoln Sphere, so she's more survivable.
Doom's about to have 2 Dooms in 20 seconds.
Yeah, and they couldn't make use of the timing at all.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
This is going to be a very intense fight here. Spectre is not a target for you guys.
Yeah, but they've already shown.
Radiant's bottom
This is a very tough position here. Linus, be careful. Ooh, Linus is getting killed by the Spectre solo pretty much.
Yeah, Spectre moving in, trying to get this kill. They use the Haunt. Great hook shot going in on the right hand. If they get the kill, they'll use the Doom onto the Light Stealer. So now, Eurus
He's getting
needs
Scotty
to run. They've got another Doom to use, and they will throw it onto Yang. They'll get the kill on Eurus. They look over at Yang. It's not going to be 2. It's going to be 3. Double kill there from Poyoyo.
No buyback on Lifesteal, no buyback on Lion. Looks like a free Roche. Aegis cheese. And again, you just wait for your double Doom cooldowns again. The game just does not get easier.
No.
Look at this fight here again. It was so easy. Spectre just runs in 1v5 because they know they're not gonna hit. Anyway, and it's just such a tough spot. They have no damage on Radiant. They're all just full health on Dire the entire time.
Could they?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
The shard went
Shard's
to...
on Clockwork, but he already has his.
I think they gave it to the Doom.
Yeah, they passed it over to the Doom.
Radiant's middle tower.
Longest stun on the Infernal Blade.
Radiant's
And then it
middle
also
tower
has
is under attack.
level death.
Yeah. Is it always or only for level 25? Level of Pro 3 or above 24. So it's a 1.8 second stun if it's a multiplayer of 3 or above 24. It's pretty massive.
Yep.
1.8 seconds. It's longer than the old axe, I think.
Jeez.
1.8 is actually insane on a 4-second cooldown too. But you know, if you can get away with the Doom Midas in a game like this, where you're just looking to scale into the mid-late game, it can be very powerful. He's still sitting on top of the net worth very comfortably.
And he's using this Midas very well, going into the Arcane Blink, which isn't going to take up a slot, so he can continue to use that Midas, continue to use it to get that gold.
Yep. And now Radiant's just really, really terrified. 16k gold behind against a double Doom. It's almost an impossible spot to come back. But we've seen Vici, they botched a couple of engagements. It could happen. It's just the damage output is very lackluster now.
Double Stormcrafter, Flicker.
Stormcrafter, well, at least both teams get it.
Trickster Cloak.
Doom would really like a Spell Prism here with that Arcane Blink.
Dooms are off cooldown, basically.
Yeah. He gets the Trickster Cloak on Doom, so potentially sneaky initiations.
They're grouping up, Elephant. Not sure they want to take this, but they're going to try. And goes into the air with the jetpack. PYW burning up his fuse up there alone, and now joining two heroes on the side of Elephant as he uses that hook shot. They're going to go in all up and getting a little bit low. They've got the Earth Footer. They'll have the Doom that's out on the Yang. They'll get the kill on Red Panda. That's 2 heroes dead, and now make it 3 with Eurus gone. They buy back on Yang. They'll take out Somnus. Man, a 4-0 in the favor of Vici. Just dooms on dooms on dooms. Doom, doom, doom. I want you in my room. It's
boom,
disgusting.
Boom. Yeah.
Boom, boom.
There's just absolutely no counterplay to it. Unfortunately, the writing was on the wall for quite a while.
Hook shot again is always on point from PYW, man. I don't think he's missed a hook shot this entire game. They'll get the tier 3. I mean, man, it just looks so good from them. They'll take the bottom set of racks so easily, and they'll go towards the tier 4s. I mean, man, his name may be Old 11, but with the amount of dooms he's throwing, he's singing the Doom song. You can call him Gur. And they will get the win. They will take game 1. Vici. I mean, the execution was just way better, and they salvage lanes, because that did not look like the start that was gonna turn into this, that's for sure.
Yeah, the lane swap actually quite beneficial to them. Gave Doom a perfect start. Lina had a perfect lane mid lane.
Yeah.
And that's why we love Dota. There's always this dynamic. I crush you in lane, like Lifestyle crush